16. For it is written. Sorry. I got distracted with this. But just as he who called you is holy, so be you holy in all you do. For it is written, be holy, because I am holy. Right, so yesterday, how many of you were here yesterday? All right, most of you were here yesterday. So I want... Right. So we get chocolate for answer questions as well. So, anybody remember what they taught yesterday? I will start with Oreolua. Shout out loud so I can hear you. Just one thing, yeah. Right, and what does sanctification? Okay, let's stop. There's lots of questions. Yeah, that's for you. Oops, sorry. And what does sanctification mean? Anybody? Chioma. I have to shout. I can't hear you. Seriously, can't hear you. There, yeah. Oops. A holy life. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. This comes here. Yeah. It's a holy life. Yeah. That was Chioma. Yeah. Sorry. You. Sets upon beautiful. I like that. That's yours. Let's go to this side now. Bella. So you're set up for God. That was good. So what else? Sorry. So what else? No, everybody's gonna get something. Don't worry. You don't like that one? Yep. Just what you like. You don't like bounty? Come pick what you want. Yeah, come to what you want. Yeah. All right. What else did we learn yesterday? Let me get one more from here. What did you learn yesterday?
Without the
Everybody listen, guys. I want us to... Ayo, let's concentrate.
Yeah. Without the word of God and prayer, there's no way to be sanctified.
So without the word of God and prayer, there's no way to be sanctified. And Hannah? I'm not giving you one. Right. What about Elijah? So he prayed. Come on, pick what you like. Yeah. Yeah. Sola? Oh, no. Worship. That's the words. Who knows the A of the words? Let's do Chiamaka. What's it? Yeah, worship. A is good. Do you want this or should you want another one? All right. And who knows T on this side? Let's go for... Ooh, what's your name? I can't remember your name. All right. Deborah. What? T. W is worship. A is ask and thanks. We got a bit of help, but that's good. Here we go. Pick what you like. All right. We'll do one more round and then we'll go. There's questions. There's boxes of chocolates. So everybody's going to get one. I get everybody to get one. So what does it mean to be holy? Shout loud. Oh. To be holy, shout out loud. Free of sin, that's a good one. What does it mean to be holy? The holiness is to be like God. Yeah. Remember what we just read? It said, be holy because I am holy. Let me have Tinola, yeah? Shout out loud. Yeah, so that's part of what you see by being holy. Yeah, you can have this. Come and have one. Yeah. Okay. So who hasn't had the chocolates? Oh, still a few. Don't worry, there's more questions. I will. Yeah. Let me put my timer on so I don't overrun. What does it mean to be sanctified? Who hasn't answered? Amide? I love that because set apart is you're different. How many of you have a special dress that you keep for special occasions? I told the boys there was a girl thing. The boys are like, I said, we girls, we like to have special things we keep, and that's what it is. So it's like you keep a dress separately. In that, when they come pick one, you keep a dress to keep something special. That's what's being said about means. All right. So, you say something? What? That's beautiful. All right. No side talking, guys. No side talking. All right. Yeah. Don't do it. Yeah. Absolutely. So we'll stop. I mean, have you got? Okay, answer the question. So, you can't hear you. Yeah. That's before people. Yeah. Who hasn't got a chocolate now? Oh. Oh. All right. I'll get another question that you get. All right. So let's ask what makes you a girl, a woman? What's the difference between you and a man? What makes you a man? Okay. What's your name? Sorry. All right. Have you got chocolate? Who hasn't got chocolate? I want to answer. Yeah. Your hair? Not really. The men have long hair. Yeah. What else? Oh, don't. Anybody else? Go for it. Yeah. You have physical features. Not really. You have very tall girls. I don't know. Some girls are very tall. What makes what? So what makes what's the difference between a man and a woman? Yeah, some boys are skinny and have a boy shape. What? Yeah. Not really. A woman. I have somebody that loves to cook. I had a cousin come live with me, and he could do all the cooking because he just loves to cook. I know some guys don't like to cook. What about you? Yeah, puberty. That's yeah. And what's different in puberty? What's different in puberty? Anna? Cracks. Yeah, the voice cracks. Our voice don't usually cracks. Yeah, periods. That's the very good periods. Yeah. What? Milk. I can't hear you. What's label? Like what? Okay. Oh, label. Like pregnant. Yeah. Some things are very obvious. You get a breast. Yeah. Yeah. So we get breasts. Yeah. So the girls have breasts. What else do the girls have? Anybody? What else do the girls have? A vagina. Girls have vagina. That's correct. And what else do the girls have? They have what? Periods. And why do they have periods? They have babies, yeah? Why do they have periods? Yeah. Why do you have a period? Yeah. Talk loud, yeah? I can't hear you seriously. I don't know. I think I'm getting old. Yeah, lining of the womb. You have a womb. That's why you have a womb. No, I'm going to explain to you now. Yeah, yeah. Listen. Yeah, 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 yeah. Beautiful. That's actually well said. Clap for her, please. The reason I like that is because I'm a doctor and I like things that are very medical. So this is now listen. So when God made us, God gave us a womb. It's also called the uterus. Are we listening? No side talks, guys. God gave us a womb, and the womb is where babies stay. So babies don't just stay in the tummy; they stay in the womb. It's also called a uterus. 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 I'm a gynecologist. I'm an obstetrician. So when people are pregnant, if they can't push their baby out, I do the operation. I make a cut on their tummy, and they get a cut, and I get a cut on their womb, and I get the baby out. So this is what is happening, and this is why I want you, because you're all of different ages. And I want us to be proud. With the younger ones, we sang head, shoulder, knees and toes, shoulders, knees and toes. And you know what? I didn't even plan it for you older ones, but even with the older boys, they wanted to sing it. I thought you guys are too old for that, but okay. Okay. So I think we do Jordan. I think you guys deserve a round of applause. You did well. Okay. Okay. So next is, do you know the song as well when you were in younger Sunday school? My head, my shoulders, my knees, my toes, my head, my shoulder, my knees, my toes, my head, my shoulders, my knees, my toes, they all belong to Jesus. So, who owns your eyes?
Jesus.
Who owns your ears? Who owns your hands?
Jesus.
Who owns your breast? Jesus. Why? Because it's part of your body. It made you. Who made your womb?
Jesus.
Who holds it?
Jesus.
Are we listening? Are we like, no side wrong? Hold on. So God owns every part of our body. The reason I'm saying this is a lot of people, when I'm talking about your head, nobody says anything. When I'm talking about your breast, you go, oh. When I'm talking about your vagina, you don't even want to mention it. But we know we have a vagina. That's what makes us a woman. We have a breast. Yeah? And then somebody told me something about the genetics of women, of girls and boys. Who knows what the genetics is for boys and girls? The chromosome, who knows it? When you look at our genes, yeah, we have different chromosomes. So a girl is a chromosome, yeah. So who is XX? Girl or boy? So the Y chromosome belongs to the boy. So XX is what? And XY is what? So God made them XY and God made us XX. Yeah? That's our chromosome. You learn that in science, okay? God gave us breasts, God gave us a womb, and God gave us a vagina, and they are special. The same, and because our body belongs to Jesus, that's where we are going to do that. Our body belongs to Jesus. We are God's temple. We are God's temple. With the younger ones as well, we spoke about good touch and bad touch. So when I touch her on the shoulders, is that good touch or bad touch?
Yes.
It's consent as well, but assuming we're just friends and people that you know, yeah? If I say, let's have a handshake, is that good touch or bad touch? If we're talking and I mistakenly say, we're just touching her on her knees, is that good touch or bad touch? It's good touch because on her legs, and it's not private really, and I'm not caressing her leg. If I touch her on her breast, is that good touch? If anybody wants to touch you in your breast, what do you do? Well, you tell them to stop, and you always tell a trusted adult. Girls, listen. You always tell a trusted adult, especially if it's somebody that is meant to be close to you, like an uncle somewhere, or a family friend somewhere, or a friend's friends. Don't let anybody tell you that, it's our secret. It is not our secret. It is wrong, and it should be exposed. Okay? So that is very important. Yeah. So don't, yeah. So phones up, darling. It's only for the Bible. Phones up, yeah. What do you say? No, it doesn't matter. Well, so God, okay. So God is, okay, everybody, I want us to listen, guys. So God has made us. In God, it says this in the Bible that there is neither male nor female. And at times, God is being referred to in a feminine position. It says God is the multiple-breasted one. We know it's only women that have breasts. You understand? So that's one of the ways one of the ways we refer to God as the multiple-breasted one. Yeah, because it nurtures, it feeds. What do we need breast for? Is it not to feed our children? That's the most important reason. Yeah. So that's one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons God gave us the breast for. All right. I'm going to separate the two of you if we talk again. I don't want any distraction, guys. Please. All right. So that's where we got to. So what? Yeah. I have to shout. But you don't have a womb, and that's very correct. There are a few women who were born without wombs, And the reason is when they were being formed, some things didn't join together. I won't go into the science of that. But there are some signs that some people don't have a womb. And 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 that way, the way you know that they are women is usually if you do their blood test, it shows as an XX and not an XY. We won't delve into all of that because as we get older into science or become a doctor like me, you're going to see that some people are not straightforward XX or XY. Some people have extra chromosomes, but we'll not delve into that today. All right? But at the moment, we're going to talk on the surface for your age level as well, that we have XX, we have XY, yeah? And then we're going to talk about women and men, boys and girls. So for everybody to listen, when you were young, especially for those, okay, I won't ask about the periods because not everybody likes to talk about their periods. But we know that as we get older, where's my bag? I had something. Some of you already are big. As we get older, and these things are, the reason a lot of us says ouch about this thing or ouch is because thank you. The reason some of us say ouch is because we think, oh, breast is because why? It's because it's private, isn't it? It's not for everybody. It's not for showing out to everybody. But I also want us not to take it so out and make it like, oh, it's a taboo word. It's not a taboo word. Why is it not a taboo word? It's because God made us. And God made us with breast. And it's part of our body. And God made our body. And we are not a mistake. Okay? That's number one. God has made us like little women. I was telling the young boys that I remember when I was your age. This is one of my best times. When I was your age, I had no worries in the world. I was everything I needed was I got it from my parents. I was enjoying being an adult. I was trying to grow to become an adult, and I was looking forward to become a teenager. I will soon be a teenager. I was very excited, and the reason is God has made us to become a woman. You are on your way to becoming a woman by God's grace. And if God is still here, we've not all gone to heaven by then. You guys will get older. You will you go to university if you're going to university or work. You're going to find a young man that you like. You're going to get married by God's grace, and you're going to start a family. And that's what's happening. I want you guys to be excited with your puberty. Not like, oh, it's not a secret. It's something you should be happy about. And that's why we're talking about it now. Because God is taking us through that puberty. So with the boys, they have what? Oh, wow. Their voice go cracky. Yeah? With the boys, they start growing mustache. With the boys, they start having some beard, and they start like, oh, this is my friends. You've been growing up. In fact, I remember one of my daughter. My daughter is old now. She's 23. I remember when they were young, she and Adeoluwa, they are like friends. I used to bath both of them in the bathroom. But of course, by the time they became the babies, they were like 2. So rather, I'll put 2 of them together in the bathroom. We just wash. We just play in the water. All of us will just wash because they're all babies and nothing. But they grew older. They started becoming like 5 and 6. They're like, ooh. So I realized I'm a boy, I'm a girl. So we're getting older, we're getting different. God is getting us ready for when we become wombs. So your womb, yeah, we all have a womb. You got it right. You have ovaries and you have tubes, yeah. And and as you get older, you have a body clock, yeah. It's like all of a sudden, the clock in the brain wakes up and says, dun dun. Now you're waking up. Then you begin to develop breasts. Everybody is going to develop breasts. Some have big breasts, some have small breasts. I do have a large breast, and I'm proud of my small breasts. Some people have large breasts, and they are proud of their large breasts. We don't make fun of those that have little breasts or those that have big breasts because God made us all. Everybody has seen a bra before. You guys are older. But I brought one to show you. You start wearing bras. It's part of growing. Yeah, you wear bra tops, you wear bras. It's part of growing. And it's nothing to be ashamed of. You start... Yeah, that's fine. So we help people. We don't make fun of people. Right. Deborah, attention. So next thing is we begin to grow hair, don't we? We grow hair where? In our pubic area. And we grow hair in the armpits as well. And chairman, I will separate you if you're talking. And as we grow hair, it's part of puberty. It's something to celebrate. It's something to expect. Before growing hair or after growing hair, your mom might have given you, what's this? How many of you use deodorants? Yeah. We have to use the deodorant because as we are growing older, we could start smelling. But it's not because we don't have a wash. It's just because of the changes in our body, okay? Then, the next thing, I'm sure some of you know what is. What is this? Hold on, darling. Sir? Yeah, sir. Who hasn't gotten chocolate, please? I want everybody to have chocolate. Answer my question there. What is this? That's simple. It's a sanitary towel. All right, where's my chocolate? Let me give. All right. So we have sanitary. Who else hasn't gotten chocolates? Okay, I'll get you some of it. Yeah. So we use sanitary towel. What do we use sanitary towel for? The sanitary towel, the pad, or tampons. What do we use it for? For your period. Beautiful. All right. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you have them in secondary school. No talking, guys. No talking. Don't worry. In 15 minutes we'll be done. So just give me your attention for 15 minutes. So the reason we have the periods is because when our clock in our head goes turn down, it's time to wake up. We start having all those changes with pubic hair, with hair in our armpits. Our shape begins to change. Our emotions begin to change. At times we're happy one day, sad one day. But it's okay. But we don't let our hormones, we don't let it control us, because the Holy Spirit controls us. All right. So that's not an excuse to be nasty. We tell ourselves and say we're not going to be nasty. We are Jesus' children. Okay. Yeah. Our ovaries begin to release eggs. That's called ovulation. Yeah. When your ovaries release egg, yeah, the eggs is looking for a sperm. Who knows what a sperm is? Who doesn't know what a sperm is? Okay, so like we have eggs, yeah? God gave the boys sperm. Sperm, some people call it swimmers. So sperm is so when God is making us, God gave half of what will make you, immediate to your mom, and the other half to your dad. So the half of your mom, the half from the egg, and the half from the from the sperm. Let me tell you very important how special you are today. It's not part of what I want to say, but for you to know you're special. When God made you, when you were a baby in your mom's womb, you had 6 million eggs. Yeah? By the time you were born and you were a baby in your mother's hands, you had 1 million eggs left. Yeah? That's the way God made us. And by the time you started your period, age 9, age 12, age whatever you start your period. I started age 11. It depends on what age we start. All right? You have just about 450 eggs left. Yeah? Are you listening, girls? To tell you how special you are. So, around 50,000 eggs. And then in all of your life, when you start menstruating, you're going to only menstruate an average of 450 times. And out of all those 6 million to 1 million to 450, one of the eggs that was chosen was you. So tell yourself, I am special.
I am special.
I can't hear you. Tell myself I'm special.
I am special.
You know why? You know why you're special? You know why you're special? Because if on that day another egg was released, it won't be you, because you have a different personality. It won't be you. So God needs you to be here. And that's why you are here. But that's for another time. Let's go. Let me concentrate on why I'm here today. But as girls, I just want you to know you're special. Because at times you'll be like, oh, why am I not tall as somebody? Oh, why am I not fat like somebody? Oh, why am I not thin like somebody? Nobody likes themselves. Everybody wants somebody else. But we love ourselves because we are special. Okay? Never forget it that you are special. Okay? Yeah. And wonderfully made by God. So that is very, very important. Okay? Don't forget that. Sorry, 1 minute and so when there is no sperm to fertilize the eggs, I'm going to move you to that in a bit, please. When you have no eggs to fertilize the sperm to fertilize the egg, then the womb goes, oh, there is no baby, and then you have a period. So that's what happens. So every period is like you're getting ready for when you're going to have your own babies in future by God's grace. So that's why you have a period. You ovulate and then you have a period. Initially, it's not every month, but as you get older, by God's grace, it regulates. Some people don't have it every month, but that's another topic for another day. Some people don't start on time. That's another topic for another day. But this is just a general health to know that Chiamaka, I don't know if you've had a period, but one day soon, you're going to start having a period. Before you know it, Chioma, you start having breasts as well. That's my alarm to say I should stop. So I'll start rounding up now. So that's very, very important. Our body parts, we should not be ashamed of our body parts. I'm not asking you to flaunt your body parts to everybody because they are private, like you said, but you just need to realize how your body works. Okay. Because you start, it just starts. It just starts. So some people they have a bit of. Some people might have a bit of a body cramp, tummy cramps. Some people just woke up and the bed is full of blood. But you always need to know. So because I'm a doctor and I'm not always around, when my girls were growing old, I just told them about period, gave them a pad and said, keep it in your bag when they were like 10. If it happens in school, you know what to do. I taught them how to use it, and that's what you should do. So by the time you're 10, I think your mom will probably give you a pad and tell you that as well. All right, so that you can have it around in case it happens when it happens. All right, you had a question, Hannah. You have to talk loud. I can't hear you. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I remember. So let me see. Whilst you're thinking, can I answer Aurelia? Think about it and don't forget. All right, Aurelia, yeah? Yeah. 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 So that's it. When you get older, it becomes regular and you have your period like once a month, and then it's almost around the same time. So most people will keep a diary and they will write their period time. So and then there are lots of apps nowadays that will tell you when you're likely to have your period. Okay? Anybody else? You have a question? No. You have a question? I have a chocolate. You have to answer one of my questions. What's it? Have you remember now? Don't have. So usually there'll be somebody around. There'll be if you are like in church, for example, and it happens, I'm sure there'll be an auntie that will have it. And then nowadays in most toilets, I don't know, do you have pads in your toilets? No. Okay, maybe I'll tell pastor to put some in the toilet for young girls. But usually there'll be a mom. I always have a pad in my bag. Because somebody always says, I need a pad. I just have a period, and I always carry it. So most aunties will have a pad in their bag. It depends. Some people come a bit early. For some people can have it very early, which is wrong, which is not. We have to investigate. It's called precocious pregnancy. If they have it before 9, you're like, why are you having it so early? To make sure that they are fine. If you've not had the period by age 14, usually we begin to. Mom will take you to the GP just to check that everything is fine. If you're 14 and you have breast, don't worry. By the time you're 16, if you haven't had it, then at that time most people are going to start doing investigations to make sure everything is fine. Two last questions, Tiniola, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they don't understand. That's why they should come here so we can talk to. Because I talked to the boys about it as well. Yeah. Yeah. So when you start changing, at times you start having some. What's this on my knickers? What's this on my pants? That's part of the changes. So you start changing. So basically, I will summarize it. So we change. Our body changes. Yeah. And as our body changes, it's telling us that we are getting into women. God is preparing us for when we're going to be mothers by God's grace, and when we'll be married by God's grace, yeah. And then we shouldn't be worried about it. We should be happy and we should look forward to it. How many of you are looking forward to being young adults? Unfortunately, you can't stay a child. We all have to grow. We all have to grow because that's part of life, isn't it? We all have to grow. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is so we're talking about purity. And as you girls are growing older, we've realized that there are certain things that you can be exposed to. Like I said, our body belongs to Jesus, yeah? How many people have heard about the term masturbation before? How many people? Anybody? Have you just heard about it, yeah? Masturbation, you've heard about it? Anybody else? Yeah. Masturbation. So what it is the reason we're talking about this is this, yeah? God has made us, and as we get older, God puts emotions in our body. God gives us hormones. God has made those things, yeah? But as we get older, especially when you start getting to year 5, year 6, year 7, it depends on the school you go to. Some people start telling you to touch yourself in your vaginal area, and that is what it's all about. And the reason I'm saying this is that I think it's better you hear it from church, so you know that your vagina is not something that, because when people want you to do, they say, shh, it's our secret. It becomes a secret. And anything that is a secret becomes sinful. Yeah? So God has made us and given us nerve endings. Who knows what a nerve is? From science, nerves. Yeah. So nerves transmit. They transmit messages. When I touch your body, you feel I'm touching you because it's very quick. The nerves have gone from your hand and gone straight to. It's gone to the brain and it's come back. So the reason I'm saying it, and then who has heard anything? Who don't understand what pornography is? Who knows what that is? Yeah, who knows what that is? Yeah, yeah. Who has heard the term from?
Pornography.
Yeah. That's all right. That's okay. Yeah. No. It's okay. You know what? You know why I'm saying it? No. You know what it is? Let me tell you what it is. So when people say watch a video of two people that are naked, is it the right thing? Do you think it's the right thing? Why is it not the right thing? Can you listen, guys, listen. Yeah. Chema, can you listen to me? Why is it not a good thing? Why is it a bad thing? Talk loud, yeah. You know what? We have to talk. We have to shame the devil. Why? Tell me. Okay. Why is it a bad thing? Okay, let's start with the real first. Why is it the wrong thing? Yeah, because it's private to you. You're private. It's private to you. So we shouldn't share it with everybody. Yeah. And that is very true. Who lives in your body? Who lives in your body? Yeah. So Holy Spirit lives in your body. Yeah. And so why is this a bad thing then? Can you hear? You guys listen. Just one. Yeah. Yeah. They can, and that is also not very good. All right. So you can have another one. It's not. You don't like take one. You don't like. Yeah. Why is it a bad thing? Our body is the temple of God. Do you like milkway? Yeah. The gate. Yeah. So she said it's the gate. Your body is the what she asked about. Answer my question then. Put your hands. All right. Yeah. I said, why is it bad to watch pornography? Why is it bad? You don't. Okay. It's not. Why is it not good for you? You see, it's not because you're too young. Whether you're 40 or you're 100, you shouldn't see it at all. It's wrong. It's inappropriate. Yeah. Wait, mommy. Yeah. What? Yeah. Yeah. What is private needs to be private. Yeah. You talk about the gates. I'll give you one debate. Yeah. What? No. What? What do you want? One minute. What? Yeah. Tinola. You can have it, Simbo. No, you have you had two? You've had the second one. Oh, second one. Oh, yeah. Just pause some. Doesn't matter. Just pause some. Just pause some. And that's enough. What about going to go to the house? No. This is what we have. Yeah. Please listen, guys. One class, guys. Please. We'll soon finish. Yeah. It would damage your brain. You know, actually, that people that watch pornography, they have a warped mindset. They do things that are wrong and they think is right, and they begin to objectify women. We are not objects. We are made in God's image. We are made in. That means that they see you as nothing but just a woman that they can have sex with. That's all they want, and that is not. And I want to tell you something, because the reason I'm saying this is that it's very, very important. I met my husband when I was in the university, and I'm not here just to talk about abstinence, and that's not it. It's part of it, but that's not all of it. It's about knowing that I want to honor God. If you love somebody, you honor him. So I met my husband when I was in university. That's my husband. I met my husband when I was in university. We've been married for 24 years now. Yeah? That's a lot of years. Yeah. And when I got married to my husband, he told me he loves me and he respected me. And we both knew that because we're Christians, we wanted to honor God with our body. We wanted to honor God with our relationship. So we both said it. We didn't even have to say it. We both knew that there was no sex before marriage. We knew that we were going to honor God. But the truth is that right now, are you listening, guys? Right now in the society, what do they say? When you sing, some song says, do this, do that, do this. The songs tell you about wanting to sex people up and things and make sex look as if it's not a nice thing. Sex is beautiful. Sex is lovely. But it's between a woman and a man who love each other and who are married. You have to be married. Are you listening? It is important. And you're like, oh God, I'm missing out. I can tell you're not missing out. I'm going to be more open to you guys, you ladies, because you're ladies. I am a gynecologist. I've seen a lot, especially people that are Christians, because they are not very versed in the worldly way. They're like, let me just try it once. What happens? The Christians in particular get pregnant. And they get pregnant, and then they get really scared. What would mommy say? I'm in the choir. What would the choir leader say? What would the pastor say? And what do? They go and have a termination, and they're crying, and they have it. I have patients come to me, and they say, and they say, I had a termination when I was 16, and I regret it. You understand? I'm not here to judge anybody, because I'm not a judge. I'm not without sin. But termination is when they kill the baby and stop the pregnancy, and that is wrong. It's abortion, it's termination, it's abortion. I'm coming 1 minute. So it is wrong. You understand? And other things that could happen is this, very easy. When a man is sleeping with you, he's probably sleeping with 5 other boys. He doesn't like you. He really wants to have sex with you. And what do? They sleep with B, C, D, F, and all of them, and they get sexually transmitted infection. And what happened? No, I'm just calling names. Yeah. And then there's something called chlamydia. Yeah. Who has heard of chlamydia? The older ones might have heard it in biology. Chlamydia? You've heard of chlamydia? No? So chlamydia is a very, very horrible sick infection. It's transmitted when somebody is having sex with everybody. And you know what it does? It blocks the tubes. Yeah. Yeah. So if you have a womb, look up, this is your womb. Yeah. This is your tube, and the ovary is here. So when the sperm comes, when the mom and dad, or when adults that love each other are married have sex, the sperm is released. The sperm goes into the womb, and it travels to the tubes, and then meets the eggs. Yeah? And then the egg and the sperm come together. And that's what I said, that when Ayoluwa was made, it was half of mom and half of dad. So it was just, God said, Ayoluwa has to be born. I have a special word for Ayoluwa. Yeah? And God made the ovary that contains your genetics to be released. Yeah? And that's how you're released. But if your mom's tubes were blocked, she couldn't have you except she goes to try. It doesn't mean that everybody that cannot have babies because they had chlamydia. That's not it. But that's one of the things that could happen. So I see lots of women who've had chlamydia when they're younger and things like that. So basically, what I'm trying to say is it's not even because of infection. It's not because of termination. That's not the reason. I'm not trying to scare you, because that's because IVF can solve some of the problems. Termination, some people don't even care about it. But it's about the fact that we love God and we honor God. Do we love Jesus?
Yeah.
Do we really love Jesus?
Yeah.
Do we want to honor Jesus with our body?
Yeah.
So that means that we should be careful what we touch and what we see. Let us not touch what is wrong. Let us not see what is wrong. In Job said, I have covenanted with my eyes that I will not look at a woman lustfully. That means that I will not look at a woman and say, woo. And the same thing for us as girls, that will not look at a man lustfully. It's very, very, very important. Very, very important. So, what do the covenants mean? Chioma? No, let me ask you. What do the covenants mean? What's your name, lovely? What's your name? What? Timmy. Yeah. What does it mean to have a covenant? It's like a yeah? What is a covenant? It's a promise, finally. So it's a promise, okay? So a covenant is a promise. So he made a promise with his eyes. Yeah? Are we listening, girls? It says, make a promise. So all of you today, I'm going to ask you, if you love God, to make a promise with your eyes. Yeah? That you not look at wrong things. Because when we look at other people having sex, it's wrong. When we look at other people that are naked, it's wrong. When we touch our body in our vaginal region to make ourselves feel good, it's like you guys dancing to say no to drugs. Yeah? The reason we say no to drugs is because drugs can destroy us. Yeah? Initially, it starts like, oh, it looks really good. They have a little sniff. It's really good, yeah? And then before you know it, they become wretched. They become addicted to it. That's the same thing. So what I'm trying to say is that God has created sex for marriage. Sex is beautiful in marriage. It's a beautiful thing. It's not a sin. It's not a taboo. It's not a taboo word. It's a good thing. But it's between a man and a woman that love each other and are together in marriage. Is that okay? And that is us honoring our body. So today the reason I've come to talk about masturbation is this. There was a survey that said among girls, 7 out of 10 girls have had masturbation. Yeah? So it's not that uncommon. And the reason is people are curious. People like, what does it mean? Somebody says, have you heard of masturbation? You said you don't want to know. Then you go and check Mr. Google and you start seeing pictures, and before you know it, you start doing it. And when you start doing it, and you start saying, oh, that feels really good. I feel so good. I feel, and then before you know, you become addicted to it. And because you're watching what you shouldn't watch, the way the internet does is the internet now makes you watch more things and more things and more things, and it drags you like going to a hole. Imagine you're going into a tunnel. Like, oh, what's there? What's there? And before you know it, it has become an addiction. And then it affects, and then it does not glorify God. I think that's the most important thing, that it does not glorify God. Yes, darling? Can you? No, when you finish, you can put it in the bin. Yeah. So it does not glorify God, okay? And we want to honor God with our body. And I know we can't talk about, yes, uncle. Yeah. Yeah. Really? Yeah.
So Romans 12:1 says, therefore, I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship. And in Proverbs 28 verse 13, it says, he who covers his sins will not prosper, but whoever confesses and forsakes them will have mercy.
Right? So that is very, very important. So before we round up, if there's anybody who's been exposed to it one way or the other, don't say, oh, I feel dirty, I'm this, I'm that, because what happens is the devil will get to go into the pit deeper and deeper and deeper into the pit. So make sure you can talk to auntie, you can talk to your parents or to the pastor or anybody you trust, and they will show you with love and help you come out of it. All right. So we're going to do a little experiment, a very quick one. All right, and then we'll round up because I'm sure that they are waiting for us to finish. Yes, let's go. Thank you. All right. I think I will serve you. Thank you. So everybody, yeah, you sit in the middle, yeah? No, turn it back to Auntie, yeah? Turn to me, yeah? So, can I have an applause for Hannah and for Sarah? Shirley. All right. Now, I need two people to help. You will help me, and you will help me if not help me. Yeah. Okay, come. So your first job is this. Okay, if you don't fall, sorry, bless you. I want you to take this and show everybody. So we talked about purity. Can you see that? It's pure, yeah? It's got nothing inside it. Can you see? Yeah. It looks like it's water actually. It's just can you take it around, show everybody, yeah? It's water, it's just water. It's just water. Can you see water? Okay, you know what? Let's you know what? Everybody let's steady. Everybody's not the bubble. Okay, show them this one. So let's have watch bubbles. Show them bubbles, yeah? Yeah? So you can see it's clear, yeah? Can you see? You can come around this way. Yeah? Yeah. All right. Enough now. So thank you. Everybody clap for Timmy. Woo! You can sit down. And then Michelle. So Michelle is going to help me now. Put some of this, a little bit of it, and put it there so you can see the color. Yeah? So you can see this is, so you can see.
That's Coca-Cola.
So you can see this is nice and clear. Yeah? So put the list. Hold on. Come this way. No, come this way. Esther, come this way, Esther. Yeah, right. So put some here. Yeah? Enough there.
It's going to make it bubble.
So what happens now?
It turns brown. It's not pure.
Yeah. So is it still pure?
No.
Is it still pure?
It's dirty.
So that's what happens when we do a little sin. And here we're talking a lot about sexual purity. But it's not just about sexual purity. It's about things like having unnecessary tantrums. It's like not obeying. Yeah? It's like being angry. It's like lying. It's like fighting. It's like anything at all. Anything, keeping malice, gossiping, whispering. Yeah? So it's about sin. What? I can't hear you, darling. Gossiping? It's not good, yeah. Gossiping is not good. All right? So this is not good, right? Everybody say thank you to Michelle.
Thank you, Michelle.
All right. What's your name? You put your hands up. What's your name? What's your name? Tubi. Come. What's your name? Tumi. Tumi. Oh, Tumi. Okay, Tumi. All right. So now Tumi is going to help me do something different. But this is not right. It's no longer pure. Yeah. Bible says that we should be holy because God is. We should be holy because God is. Right. So it's not God. So this is now we've put check. I'm calling your name second. All right. So this is not holy any longer. This is not pure any longer. Yeah. So we're going to try and do something. So this is where I was meant that if you've done something wrong, it doesn't have to be sexual sins, any sin at all. We can always go back to Jesus and say, Jesus, I'm sorry. If you do something wrong and you are rude to your mom and you go back to your mom and say, Mom, I'm sorry. She forgives you, doesn't she? She tells you off and then she forgives you. Yeah? So now let me get this water and pour the water in here. Yeah, pour it in there. Thank you. So you can see it's clearing up. Yeah? It's clearing up because now we're putting the water of the word of God in it. Yeah? We are praying. We have the blood of Jesus. We're going to pour a bit more. Now, take the bottle and just keep pouring until it finishes. Yeah? What? It doesn't matter. That's what happens. So just pour it and just keep pouring. Yeah? Yeah? Keep pouring. Keep pouring. Keep pouring. Keep pouring. Keep pouring. And I think
We still have sins in our body.
Yeah.
But it's just that most
Yeah.
of it.
Okay, we don't have enough water, but there's more water. All right. So she's got water. Okay, all right. All right, keep pouring. What? Yeah. Okay, all right. Let that go. Yeah, pour some.
Can I pour?
Oh, she had a before they go, haven't she?
Okay. I've had a good see.
Says, all right. That's why I got you. No, let her have a go. Let your
Can
friend
I
have
have
a
a
go.
turn, please?
Yeah. All right, go and sit down, guys. Go and sit down. Go and sit down. Let her have a go. Yeah, pour some. Pour some. Yeah, you have a go. All right. Anna, okay. To me, sit down. Anna, you've had one. Thank you. Everybody clap for Hannah. Tell Hannah thank you. Yeah, pour some more. Yeah. Yeah, enough. And then let Hannah.
Can I have a turn after Hannah?
If there's any left. Oh, yeah, Hannah. Sit down, Oreolua, sit down. Say everybody say thank you to Oreolua. Thank you, Oreolua. Yapo. Enough, and then give some to Shelly. All right. All right. All right. So now it's gone off. All right. So we'll do it at the end. You can just drop it at the end. So basically, what we're trying to say is this: that sin comes and sin takes us. It messes us up, doesn't it? It doesn't make us pure in God's eyes, and we love God and we honor God. Yeah, and it's not like once you sin, that's it. God is not going to forgive you. We need to ask God to forgive us, and God is going to forgive us, right? And that's what we're trying to show you. Before we do that, I'm going to pass the paper around, and we're going to get somebody who hasn't helped me at all today. No, you've helped me. You haven't helped me, have you? I'll get you to read it. All right. Actually, I should get you to read it. You haven't talked a lot at all. What did you say?
I have decided
Okay.
to follow and
All right. Okay. I'm coming. I'll get you do. I'll come and sit down here. You do half and she'll do half. Yeah. Get up. Get a paper. Sit down. So sit down. I need you to sit down. All right. So how many of you love Jesus? Put your hands up if you love Jesus. Do you really, really, really love Jesus? Yeah. Do you really, 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 really love Jesus? All right. So because we love Jesus, like I told you, I love my husband. I met him 26 years ago or thereabouts. And then I got married 24 years ago. Yeah. And then when we met each other, we went to the registry and we signed. And I said I will love you forever. I said I will honor you forever. I said I won't have any other boyfriend. I won't have any other man in my life. And he's been the only man in my life since that time. Yeah, I honored him. This is very important. You read it when you get home. But I'm going to get Busola and Bella to read. So Busola will read the first half and Bella will read the last half. Okay? And when Busola reads, I want you to read after Busola. But it's about telling ourselves that we want to follow Jesus. With our body, we want to honor Jesus. We're saying, you know what? We love God so much that we're happy to wait for sex before we get married. You know, we're going to wait for marriage. Sorry, we're going to wait for marriage before we have sex. That's the right way. We're saying that we're going to be good girls. We're not just going to be angry girls. That's what we are saying. We are honoring God with our life. We are set apart for Jesus. Remember, we are special. We're that special cutlery that mommy keeps, or that special dish that mommy keeps when we have a special guest. Yeah? With that special dress I wear when I have a special. We are special. God has great news for you, and God loves you. Okay? So, yeah. So read it up like half. Read it up here.
I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow.
It's going to be, I have decided to follow Jesus. Then you say exactly what she says. All right, hold on 1 minute.
I have decided to follow Jesus. I'm sanctified, no turning back. I solemnly promise to hide God's word in my heart. So that I will not sin against him. I will not let my heart be led by my eyes and self. I will not look, listen to, or do anything that is sinful. To maintain my purity, I will not indulge in sexual immorality. lustful thoughts, pornography, chasing after things instead of God, manipulating others,
hatred of those who get in my way, senseless arguments, resentment when others are favored, temper tantrums, angry quarrels, only thinking of myself, being in love with my own opinions, being envious of the blessings of others, murder, addictions, wild parties, and other similar behavior. I will not get involved in sex before marriage. I will wait until I am married. I will keep my body, spirit and soul pure. I will be holy like God is holy. Amen.
No, it's yours to keep. It's yours to keep. No. Shush. It's a personal decision. Yeah. If you can't find one else, yeah. Yeah. You can sign your signature, your name, and your name. Just pick one up. You what? Okay, go. Can you what's something blank? In a bit. To me, yeah. All right. Let's swap it again. Yeah. It's a personal choice. Yes. Anyone who looks like they're full will be disqualified. I will disqualify. Then turn it the other way around. Yeah. It's yours. Keep it. Put it on your wall. Your copy.
Should I say it?
Yeah.
We shall be holy. We shall be holy.
Okay, let's start this way. If you think you know it, put your hands up. Okay, stand up in the middle. I'll sit down, yeah. If you think you know the memory verse, this is your chance to win the mug, water bottle. So if you think you know it, stand up. Who knows 1 Peter chapter 1? Yeah? Yeah. No, I will disqualify you. Disqualified. Why you're not doing it? Don't tell anybody. Don't come and put it. Yeah. Who knows it? Who knows 1 Peter? Okay, what?
I don't want to start.
Yeah. All right.
We shall be holy. We shall be holy, just in the image of God, just as God was holy. As we shall be holy in the image of God, just as God was holy.
Let's clap for Shirley. Let's clap for Shirley.
We shall be holy, for I am holy.
I'll stand up. Yeah.
We shall be holy, for I am holy.
You shall be holy, for I am holy.
And as he said, you must be holy and do holy in all you are doing, for I am holy.
We'll try one more time.
We shall be holy and
Didn't answer a question. Have you asked one? Have you had one at all? You had one. I've given you one. Yeah. I'll ask that question. Yeah. What? Okay. Now let's all try now and listen. All right. So if somebody asks you to watch something that you shouldn't watch pornography, are you gonna watch it? No. No. If anybody asks you to touch your vagina to stimulate yourself, would you do that?
no,
Why not?
because your body is the temple of God.
Very good. If somebody says, I love you so much, I want you to be my girlfriend, will you come and sleep with me? Would you say yes?
No,
Why is that?
because
Yeah.
you're not married.
Yeah.
You're not married.
Yeah. I know.
Solemnly
I know.
enter into your life.
Yes. All right. So let's do the last step. And it's wrong. And you shouldn't have. Tumi, what have you learned today? Tumi? All right, let's all learn it together again, and then I'll see who can say it. All right. So, First Peter chapter 1. Verse 15 and 16. Yeah, let's hear it together.
Peter chapter 1, verse 15 and 16.
But just as he who called you is holy,
But just as he who called you is holy,
so be holy in all you do.
so be holy in all you do.
But just as he who called you is holy,
But just as he who called you is holy,
so be holy
in all you do.
in all you do.
So be holy in all you do.
For it is written,
For it is written,
be holy, because I am holy. I'm going to ask a few questions, and I'm going to ask anybody who's ready to do it. But we'll do it one more time. One more time. Sorry. All right, one more time. Let me see those that have got the. Where are we going to? First Peter chapter 1,
15 to 16.
15 to 16. Now, say after me. But just as he who called you is holy,
Just as he who called you is holy,
so be holy in all you do. For it is written, be holy, because I am holy. All right, good. Right. Who wants to tell us what they've learned today? Don't worry. What you've learned today, yeah?
What I learnt today is that you should not involve in any sex before marriage because it's unholy and it's not of God, and we need to wait before marriage, and everything on our body is our own private parts because God made them for us, not nobody else.
Yeah. All right. Ayomide, when you finish, give it to Sinu.
I learned that you shouldn't watch what you shouldn't watch because it will get in your mind and it's a bad thing to do.
Hello? Can I speak? What time? What I learned from today is that if you get into any bad stuff, God will be angry with you, and he will stop protecting you, and then the devil.
Okay, so what I learned is that your body belongs to you and God, and that any inappropriate touches you should call out, and that what you don't like. What, I have learned that I'll keep my body pure and holy until I get married. Who did she say?
I've learned that you should like keep yourself until you get married. So because it's like sinful if you don't. It's disobeying God if you don't. So.
So what do you want to honor God? Let's have them do. Sure? Maybe. What did you learn? Tell me one thing you learned. You have it.
What I learned is that we should always follow God's rules, and we should always trust Him.
We're rounding up there. Wait. Okay, wait. What is that?
That we should keep our bodies to ourselves. So, what I learned today is that if someone asks you to touch our private, we should say no, and we should tell our trusted adult.
All right. So this is the last one. No, last one.
So,
First, I learned that we should we should give our body to God, and we should not put anything else until we're married.
Everybody clap for yourself. You've been very good. So who wants to go first? First, you have to.
1 Peter chapter 1 verse 15 to 16. But just as he who called you is holy, be holy in all you do. For it is written, be holy because I am holy.
Who wants to go next?
1 Peter 1 verse 15 to 16. But he who called you was holy, so be holy in all you do, for it is written, be holy because I am holy.
Who wants to go next?
He who called 1 Peter's 15 to he who calls you holy, be holy in everything you do, as it is written, be holy as I am holy.
First John chapter 15 to 16. First Peter chapter 15 to 16. Be ye holy, for First Peter chapter 15 verses 16 says,
For he who has called you is holy. So be holy, for it is written that he is holy, so be holy.
First Peter 1, chapter 1, verse 15 to 16. But just as he is who has called you is holy, so be holy in everything you do, for it is written, be holy because I am holy.
First Peter 15 to 16. For First Peter 15 to 16. For he is written that that you is holy, for it is written, be holy in what you do.
First Peter chapter 1, 15 to 16. For all he has said, be holy in all you do. For be holy in all you do.
Right. Not quite close. Very, yeah.
First Peter chapter 1, verse 15 to 16. First Peter chapter 1, verse 15 to 16. For this is written. This is written. For you should always.
I think you and so I'm going to ask you but you know but I don't get on the stage again and then I'll between the two of you. Everybody else is like anybody else? Anybody else? Right? I want you to pick one of them. They got close. See what is the three? Got close. I only want two. So, all right. So, number two. So, whoever. So, ready? And anything. We're even the NIV.
Should I go? Did I do it? First Peter chapter 1, verse 15 to 16. But just as he who calls you is holy, be holy in all you do. For it is written, be holy because I am holy.
First Peter 1, verse 15 to 16. But First Peter 1, verse 15 to 16. But just as he has called you his holy, be holy in all you do, for it is written, be holy because I am